Hello everyone and welcome back to what could possibly be the last episode of Divine Journey 2. We'll see. But last time we fell a little bit short of the creative chest, and we were missing 5 items out of this craft, 2 of which being neutronium singularities, and the last 3 are creative component pouches, which I am very happy to report we now have after I don't know how many hours of crafting between episodes. So we had this one which was downstairs from before, and I was able to craft up another 2 of these things, which gives us enough to request the last 3 component pouches we need, or apparently not. I think it's MBT data with these things. Let's just do it manually. So we need 3 creative storage upgrades, which is going to say bye-bye to our energy condensers. Then we craft those into the component pouches. Yeah, it looks like it was NBT data with these things. There's 1, 2, and 3 component pouches. Oh my goodness, I'm nervous. Look at this, guys. The creative chest. We need a screenshot. We did it. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is what it took. So we all know what this does, right? It gives us infinite of any item we put in. And we get 64 corrupted dragon tokens. Not that this is even needed at this point. We did it. But we're not finished with the pack here. Today we're going to find out the truth. This time for real. So we have I believe we have our original bag of truth. Yeah, this is still the original from episode 1. It's still locked. So we have to craft the key to infinity, which means we need infinite infinity blocks. And since the infinity catalyst recipe gives us 3, we only require 2 to get up to the creative chest. We'll have to make 1 more ingot of infinity through our crucible. The last one that has to be made this way. Any second now it should show up in our ME system. There it is. So yeah, I think we're going to place our creative chest right about here, place in the infinity ingot, and we can extract as much as we want from this thing. How cool is that? And in fact, you know what? I think we'll actually hook this up to our ME system. We just place some integrated dynamics cables, some exporters on the interfaces, and interfaces on the chest. Put some variables in export all items. That should pull out everything from the chest and put it into our ME system. Although we do have to be careful of our drives filling up like this. But yeah, if we just do this, we can just see our infinity go up rapidly. Look at this thing. But anyways, this allows us to get infinite infinity blocks. Oh, and if it wasn't already obvious, there is spoilers coming up here for chapter 30. So if you don't want to see the end of Divine Journey, there will be a timestamp. That's totally understandable. But yeah, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. So we extreme craft the key to infinity. We get presumably our last trophy. And this is it. No more waiting around. Let's unlock the bag of truth. I bet there's nothing in this. Can you imagine? This isn't totally unexpected, but we have 2 manuals by the modpack developer. The meaning of life. So you're looking for the meaning of life, hmm? Very interesting indeed. What makes you think there is a meaning? Why would anything have to have a meaning? You're still here? No, that's all. You're really tenacious. You're determined to find something you believe is out there, even if it isn't. You're like me when I was young. Who am I? Dr. Blitterscrow. A renowned scientist. Do you not recognize me? Just leave me alone. Why am I even bothering? Come on. I'm working on something. If this is true, then Einstein was right. I'm starting to think this old fellow is some time traveller, sent from the future to accelerate our progress as a species. Oh, you're still here? You heard that? Well, whatever it is part of my research. Apparently, the story about the Pillars of Creation is right. I'm trying to investigate that. Whatever. It's an old one. It's something along the lines of reality standing on some pillars. Some call them strings or whatever. Why am I investigating it? It's a hobby. Do you think that's the meaning of my life? You're still hung up on that. No, it's a hobby, as I said. If it'd be true, then the meaning of my life would be to find meaning of life, which would be self-contradicting, wouldn't it? You think it's quite nice? What, the meaning of life is to find its meaning? Yeah, right, what if we do find it? Do we get enlightened like Buddhism believes? I mean, the religion is quite nice, but I only believe what I see. My own 2 eyes, nothing else. Am I a hypocrite? Why, because I'm searching for this Pillars of Creation thing as a hobby? Well, not truly believing in it. Yeah, maybe. This pain is killing me. I better get some of that medicine the doctor prescribed for me. What was it again? Methoxite or something? Now where is it then? Methoxyl? That's it. It's a painkiller, but also knocks me out for a while. I can't think straight and I can't do my research once I take it. Blurp. The meaning of life too. Okay, that I didn't expect that actually. I already feel dizzy. Why are you still looking? You're still looking for that meaning of life thing. As I said, it's what did I say again? You're like my pupil. He was very tenacious too. He had a similar goal. That he was very, very determined about. He wanted to build a house. No, an entire base, he said. What was it again? He wanted to be self-sufficient. But he didn't even know where to begin. He spent all day around my lab. He was one annoying guy. Always talking about his dream non-stop. It's a shame, I shouldn't have done it to him. But I wanted to make his dream come true. I shouldn't tell you this. But I had this invention. You equip it on your head, it does an electric shock, and boom! It rearranges everything in your brain suddenly. You're a new person. Why did I do this? I sent him out to the forest, and shock. Huge lights everywhere. I quickly threw a couple of books of research notes on the floor that I'd found in my garage. To give him some new purpose when he wakes up, you know. I think most of them were useless, but there might have been something he could have worked from. It's the biggest regret of my life. What has that child become? I can't even think straight anymore. Did I throw my old book about the demonic magic thing? Hopefully not, that book is really dangerous. Fortunately it's written in code and there's no way he could have figured it out. Man. Why am I telling you this? You have absolutely nothing to do with this. Nothing at all. Just leave me alone, I won't give you an answer. You'll just hear about this old guy rambling non-stop. You walk away knowing the story was about someone you know really, really well. Too well, in fact. Okay. So that was a little interesting story we had there. I assume that also unlocks the last chapter. And it unlocks a secret quest here. So we have to make infinity singularities, which is, what is this, 100,000? 100 million? Yeah, 100 million blocks of infinity. And there's also the singularity, which is 100 million of the ultimate singularity. So basically two of the same thing inside quantum compressors. And I'm assuming once we do that, we're going to find out a little more about this bag of truth and these little stories we've just read. But first of all, we're going to need infrastructure that's capable of doing this 100 million item task. So I think actually, first of all, we want another creative chest, right? I mean, I'm trying to think about really what the best way to tackle this is. The quest book says the best way to speed up production is to use multiple creative chests. So, I mean, do we really want to build another creative chest? Okay, so I think our goal here is going to be to try to get the creative vending upgrade, which actually doesn't seem too bad, although we will have to craft a few more of the creative items again. And we'll deal with these singularities last. So I've built us these two drawer walls. These are just down next to our Tinker's casting basins. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to use this drawer wall to input from our creative chest. So I have a drawer controller placed somewhere behind these drawers actually with a storage bus on so that we can read for the ME system. But we will temporarily place another controller slave to input to. And this way we can get to work duplicating all of our items effectively. I think I'll just use emerald upgrades, which should give us plenty of item storage. And then once we unlock vending, we can put a vending on each one of these drawers. So we'll put in 6 emerald upgrades and leave space for the vending once we unlock it. I'm going to do that for each of these drawers here. Alright, we've given them all upgrades. Let's start working towards our creative vending upgrade. Which I think means making more condensers, which I've just spent the last like 3 days doing. But this time we have creative chest, of course. So we're going to start with the basics, so we may as well get some of these stabilizer cores. We could just throw these in a drawer. And then inside the chest, and it will infinitely fill up this drawer, hopefully. Yep, there we go. Look how quick this is. Oh, this is awesome. There's so many things to duplicate here. Okay, corruption cores, definitely something we want. I'm also crafting up the corruption cores. Wait a second, did I say corruption cores before? I meant corrupted core. I'm also crafting the corruption cores, which we need for, well, the Indus Pearl and also the bookshelf. So yeah, we'll add corruption cores, I guess we'll do these bookshelves, a chaotic core, some fission catalysts. I'm trying not to do any base resources. I'd rather get as high up the crafting chain as we can, really. But yeah, we'll just let these run a couple of seconds each, really. Gives us several thousand of these things. That should be plenty of these things. Some bookshelves, that's enough. Chaotic cores, actually we'll let this one go a little bit more. So I think it's going to be useful to try to see what we're missing for these condensers. Yeah, all the singularities, but I think we can... Oh, we should definitely grab one of these 16Ks. GERC crystal blocks is definitely something else we'll want to draw here. We have to wait on the first one crafted. I mean, I guess we could do all these compounds individually, but We have enough time to let this craft. Rainbow tablets? I mean, not that we really need these anymore, to be honest. We can craft whatever we need for them. But just as a symbol thing, right? The covalence dusts we can also add. I'm just basically going to go through this list for the energy condenser and try to get as much here as we can. Oh, machine frames is something else we should add. Alright, so I've spent about 10 minutes trying to decide what exactly we should draw here. It's quite difficult actually, more difficult than it first may seem. As there's not really much point in doing like anything like these reactor rotor assemblies. It's better, as I said, to try to get as high up the crafting tree as we possibly can. So like these reactor stabilizers are one of the biggest costs in the alchemical chest. So we'll definitely want to make sure we have these things. I did all the covalence dust already. Oh, celestial crystal cores is something else we should get. We're working on getting another singularity. Another techie singularity. I'm not sure if there's much point in doing any of these other ones though. As like, for example, this dusty thermal is only used in low covalence and we can just directly craft the low covalence. But I think we're almost at a point where we can just straight up request these alchemical chests and have all the materials for this. There's only one or two things missing really, like the mediocre essence. Oh, these sheets I guess we could add, and infused diamonds. There's the celestial crystal cores. Infused diamonds. Back sheets. Efficiency essences. Rhodium ingots. Tier 2 efficiency essences. And then I think that just leaves the machine frame for the energy condenser. Okay, I got us up to the point where we can request our alchemical chests. No problem at all. If only it was this easy. And you know what, looking at this drawer wall, there's actually relatively few items on here. Although just thinking about all the ingredients it takes to craft all these things, like, oh, it makes me want to cry. Alright, there's the next alchemical chest. Let's put this through our creative chest. Then let's request our first energy condenser. The Mark 1. There's the recipe package for it. Hopefully I didn't miss anything, but let's see if we can request our Mark 2. We're missing some corrupted draconium. Okay. Oh, and also hafnium. We can easily fix these. There is the next Mark 2. Draw this. Creative chest. And look at all the Mark 2s we get now. Excellent. Okay. So now I guess we work up to the creative storage upgrade. Again. So the storage upgrade itself, we want to apply to the drawer. Or, no, we don't want to apply this to the drawer. As I believe we can't have a vending and a infinite storage on the same drawer. We want to put this in as the item itself. Yeah, like that. Then we'll take this out, creative chest this, and we'll have infinite creative storage upgrades. Nearly infinite, you know what I mean. Okay, now we're flying. Now we're flying. Okay, what's next after this then? So we need the dank null again. Then we'll have to go through, I think... Yeah, we're going to have to go through all of the energy ones. As we'll need the power cell... No, we need the creative capacitor bank, that's what it is. Oh, that's right, and we'll need another dank null for this as well. Oh no, enchanted golden berries. I think these are the things without EMC as well. Are they? Yeah, oh man. Okay, so I duped some more items, made us up another... or the components for another essence of enlargement. Let's make sure we dupe this as well. And so now we're just waiting on the dank null crafting up, which for some reason had some weird NBT data with this black hole tank, or the black hole unit. So it's going to craft another couple more of these 20 I think it's used in the recipe. But I don't really mind. Okay, we got the dank null. Many dank nulls. Actually, do these stack inside the drawer? Ah, doesn't look like it does actually. It's that weird thing, the same thing with the tools actually. We have to let the chest put it inside the drawer itself. We can't be holding it when we insert this. So yeah, now we can create our next creative dank null. Let's grab a couple of these. Turn these once again into the creative mill. Oh, there's going to be a lot of back and forward here. But I didn't really know where else to build this room. We didn't really leave a whole lot of space for us up here. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could have probably built it on this rooftop and made it work. But I think like a ton of drawers is asking for FPS lag, so I actually would rather it was down there. Anyways, next up is the infinite battery. Then the creative power cell. Creative cubic cluster. And now this takes us up to the creative capacitor bank, needed for the vending upgrade. So yeah, that's one item down, or one of the biggest items down. We have the power cell duped already, we have the oak bookcases duped, the dungeon bookshelves we have, the creative storage upgrades we have. So that leaves these reactor coolant ports and the steam generators. Let's get one of each of these things. And we'll dupe the capacitor bank while we're at it. I think we already have the rest of these things in the drawers. Oh, and the lutetium ingot is actually something that we've never used before. Apparently it's only used in the creative vending upgrade, and the conversion kit it looks like. So yeah, I guess we'll need a recipe for this, which is atomic number 71. Let's figure out how we can make 71 here. So 56, I believe... Oh no, this is barium. You know what, we'll do antimony and calcium to give 71. It doesn't have to be the most efficient recipe, we only need to do this once, of course. And then after this, I think we have to get another Creative Essentia storage cell, which is going to be a huge pain, actually. I don't think I'm going to make you guys watch that again. And yeah, remember last time we had just enough adhesive? Well, we're going to have to make another one of these things. So we'll have to grab one of those. We'll also have to grab the Blessed Stone again, the Creative Sacrificial Dagger, the Awakened Crystals again, all this. Go through all of these creative items. I'm not going to make you watch all this though. We'll also need some Witch's Altars. Thankfully only one this time. Oh, and I guess we'll have to do another Creative Tank and Creative Drum, which means the RF source, the Creative Energy source. Of course it will be easier this time, it's just a lot of tedious crafting and duplicating all the items. Well yeah, I think the Essentia storage is the last component, besides these singularities. So yeah, let me grab one of these Essentia storages first. Alright guys, we made it. It was quite tedious indeed, but there is our second Creative ME Essentia storage cell. Let's first of all duplicate this, and then we'll start laying out our craft for vending. And as you can see here, the wall has grown quite significantly actually. I made sure to put in all the creative items on here. So yeah, vending. We need 4 of these things. Some of our infinite storage upgrades. I already forgot the pattern for this. Let me lay all this out. Alright, this is all the progress we can make so far on vending. All of the other stuff relies on us getting singularities, along with these creative essences actually, which do take the infinite singularity version. And then of course this will use our creative chest, but we can lock this inside a drawer, and then once we have vending we can pull out infinite creative chests. So yeah, this will be the last item we insert. Now it's all about trying to get all of these singularities. But yeah, as of right now we only have the one creative chest. I mean technically we could build a second one, but that's an awful lot of work extra. We'd have to do all the tools again. We need some more essences of order. Yeah, let's see if we can make it work just with one. So I think we'll raise the creative chest off the floor. We want to extract from all 6 sides if possible. The quest book recommends transfer nodes from extra utilities. I'm not entirely sure if that's faster than integrated dynamics. Let's just hook this up and see what sort of speeds we're dealing with to start here. Okay, we got everything hooked up. Let's start with the singularity first. I'm not sure if this is going to be fast enough, to be honest. I mean, 100 million items at this rate. I wonder if the Watch of Flowing Time is going to help us here. That actually does seem a lot faster with the watch. Let's grab a couple more. Oh, look at all these watches. Alright, is this actually helping? I think it probably is. It's hard to tell though with this little. Let's go for a few more. Okay, I've been letting this run a bit. We're currently at 110,000, 111,000. I'm not entirely sure if these watches actually do anything. But I'm pretty sure we can get faster item transfer than this. I'm going to mess about with this, see what we can come up with. So apart from the fact that our server absolutely hates me right now, I think this is a more acceptable rate of input. I mean, we're on, what, 4 TPS? Basically doesn't exist, but this is only temporary. So I originally set this up in this little space here, realised that was not going to be enough. So I wanted some space for extra Watches of Flowing Time. And the only thing that's really stopping me putting any more is I'm afraid of crashing the server, to be honest. So yeah, this way I've swapped out for the transfer nodes as the quest book recommends. We got 64 ultimate speed upgrades in there along with the stack upgrade. And then those are all connected to the quantum compressor, and we have a creative RF source above to power this. So yeah, pretty simple setup here. It didn't really take too long to set up, but I think this will probably take around, I don't know, 45 minutes per singularity. Although of course we only need one of each. Right now we're doing the ultimate singularity. And then we'll have to do this process one more time for the singularity. Then I think we've actually got vending. It does take this creative essence, as we mentioned before. But this fertilized essence we already have, I think, around 6,000 of. And then all of these other essences we're farming already. So yeah, that's the setup we're going to go for. Hopefully there's no server crashes before we get our singularities. And I'll be back with vending upgrade, hopefully. Please no server crash. Ah, we got them both. It took a little bit less time actually than I first thought. But that also unlocks the next quest for us to get the creative essence. Oh, and apparently we don't have any awakened draconium. Yeah, it's all still being crafted down in this crafter here. But again, we only need one of these creative essences. So we can fill in the remaining items in our ultimate crafting table here. Last one being the creative chest. So let's grab our chest, fill this in for the recipe, and we've got creative vending upgrade. Oh yeah. But this means we can put vending on all of these drawers. And I hope our ME system handles this well. But when we open our terminal here, we should see... Oh yeah, look at all those items. Oh, that is glorious. Let's vend in them all. And this means we don't really need this setup here anymore. Awesome. Alright, so let's see what's next for us here. We're still not finished here. Yeah, this is some of the things we've been seeing all throughout the pack. All of these glyphs, actually. Okay, you know what? I think we'll come back to these glyphs. Maybe this quest line over here will unlock some more information for us. As this tells us, I mean, absolutely... Well, hold on. I didn't see this before. Yeah, I'm still lost. I don't know what this means yet. Let's work on our creative bin, since it's also a quest. So for this, I think we've got everything except for these ingots here. I'll have to put in recipes for those. And I don't think we've made a creative gas tank yet, have we? Well, we have now. Which I don't think is a quest, to be honest. But we'll vend in this. Alright, so after a little bit of crafting, I had to make up the neutronium solar panel. We had only taken up to the chaotic tier before. We got the last 8 pieces here, the ultimate bins, which we had also never made before. And there we have it, our next creative item, the creative bin. Which unsurprisingly leads us into the satchel, the creative satchel. We got some more foreign ingots here that I've never seen before. Laurentium, francium, and gadolinium. Oh, and terbium. We've never come across these before. Also the infinity solar panel, actually. We've never made these. So francium is atomic 87, so we'll use chlorine for 17 and ytterbium for 70. Gadolinium is 64. We can use double germanium for this. And Laurentium is 103, so we'll use tantalum and zinc, which is 30. Oh, and the terbium, we forgot about this one. We're going to use bromine for this and zinc. Alright, we got the 4 new alchemistry ingots. Let's draw all of these ones. And start piecing together our satchel. Alright, I think we've got everything here for our creative satchel. Actually, I'm not entirely sure how this works. Is it just... Oh, it's like a portable creative chest. That's pretty cool. Let's draw this. Which is used in the next one, the creative conversion kit. Very easy upgrade at this point, although we will need dubnium for this. Everything else here we have. So there it is, creative conversion kit. And I think our quest. There it is. Oh, more quests opening up here. Okay. This one here is for the jigsaw puzzle crafting table. And we also unlock the wand of animation here. I think, you know what, let's go for the wand of animation because this opens up the creative storage cell for applied energistics. This is going to be a lot of fun. Not that we actually need this at this point. But it's basically just one of each wand. So we'll need a wand of the lazy builder, wand of the forest, conversion wand. We will need to dupe our resonating wand a few times. We'll also need the illumination wand. And also one more time we gotta visit our little friend in the Twilight Forest. I wonder if this guy's still here. Is he here? He is still here, nice. It's been a while. But we need your impetus. Okay, so impetus drainer, recharge pedestal, link these two together. Wait, I forget how you do this. There we go. This thing here with all the impetus stuff was a really fun part of the pack. I love doing this stuff. Okay, then we combine this with the impetus crystal to give us conducted impetus. And we're going to use this for the formation wand. So this now leaves the stone wand, the unbreakable wand, the iron wand. I think we'll need a builder's wand as well. An ender offset wand, cheaty water wand, the diamond wand, and I think finally the destruction wand. Oh wait a sec, we're missing the impulsion wand here. And now we can make our wand of animation. Awesome. This thing is a lot of fun from what I hear. I've never actually used one of these things. So yeah, next in the quest is the creative ME storage cell. Oh boy. More foreign ingots. 4096 fluid storage cell this time. and the gas storage. I don't think we've made any gas storage. Also, this creative energy cell, which means doing the flux capacitor and the two flux capacitors again. As before, when I crafted up the second, where was it? These energy cubes, we already had a third creative capacitor crafted. So we were able to skip this step, this lightning cell, and meant that we didn't have to make another one of these energy cells. But we're going to have to go through all these flux capacitors again. And then also this essence of space caught my eye again. We're going to have to make another one of these things. But the guilty maniple here, I hope I did draw this. I did draw this, okay. So yeah, we have these already. This is going to be a lot of crafting. Let's do it though. Alright, so after a bit of crafting, it was quite nice that we had to go through this again actually, because we got access to a lot more of the creative items. It forced us to make a creative jetpack now. We no longer have to use this flux capacitor anymore, we can use the creative version. But yeah, that's the creative ME storage cell, which leads into creative mesh and a creative singularity. So it looks like we'll have to use the quantum compressor setup again for 100 million creative mesh. And to get creative mesh, we need 2 million of the creative ME storage cells. Okay, time for more lag. Let's put our creative chest back actually, wherever that thing is. Oh, and there's still items in here. Oh no. Wait, if we break this, is it going to spill 10 million items? I don't think it does it? Okay, no it doesn't. Okay, we're safe. It just voids them, that's fine. Alright, first of all, let's dupe this storage cell in the drawer. And we'll make our creative mesh. Make sure to activate all these watches. And we just have to wait a few minutes on this thing. So I guess while we're waiting, actually, we can make this jigsaw puzzle crafting table. It's going to take the auto extreme crafting table, which we haven't made. But we can very easily make one of those right now. I think this is also the last quest in one of the chapters. Then we can turn that into the crafting table. Oh, it's actually just a giant crafting table. And there's no recipes apparently. Okay. I assume they're hidden. Yeah, guess what it'll be used for. We'll see in a second, I guess. So I'm not sure if there's going to be any more quests opening up on this side, but we do also have all of these glyphs to make. This, I think, is going to hold the secret of this mod pack. If I was to guess, we have to make this item here, which is probably going to be the last quest, with using all these glyphs in this crafting table. I could be wrong about that, but all these glyphs are made from creative essence and various materials here. I think most of them we should have all the ingredients for. Oh, the bound dislocator, I don't think we've got this yet. Yeah, let me make up one of each glyph at least. Before we craft all those glyphs though, I mean, look how many there are. We're almost about there with the creative ME essential cell. There's our creative mesh. And now we have to throw this in for the creative singularity. Alright, that's going 100 million this time. But I noticed while looking through some of the glyph recipes that we actually need the Sword of the Cosmos for one of them. This is used in the war glyph. So let's make our Sword of the Cosmos. I don't think this is a quest itself, but while we're here, we may as well also make the rest of the armor actually. So we got the chest piece, the leggings, the boots, and the helmet. Let's switch out the stellar gear, which we've been using actually since Bewitchment. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Did we get the wings here as well? Oh, we do, nice. Okay, that's enough fooling around. Let's make all these glyphs. I don't think the rest should give us any, oh wait a second. What did I just see there? The watering can? Oh, this is going to be a lot of recipes. Okay, let's do it. Alright, so we were able to make them all except for 2 of these. We are missing the lion, which is from the antlion egg. I guess we must have used this in the power egg back when we done the Erebus. And we are also missing Slash, which requires the Sand Slash. I don't remember which boss this is, to be honest. Ancient Entity, it looks like. I really can't remember how we get this. Let's start with the antlion first, though. Oh, wait a sec, that was the wrong portal. I don't want to be here. The Erebus portal should be that one there. Okay, so now to find the antlion again. Yeah, so I'm back at the pyramid where we were, I don't know, episode 9, I think? And I'm remembering now that this is actually the last boss in here, who spawns in the center of this pyramid. But of course we already defeated this guy way back. And I brought a world breaker with us just to see if we could break these blocks, and it's not possible. So we're gonna have to find another pyramid and also do the maze here again. Aha, I found it. We do need to get the 4 golems in here though, somewhere. There's one. Aha, there you are. Oh, and you know what? I never even thought to try the Staff of Travelling, but it doesn't work through these blocks, unfortunately. But the golems are down now anyway. Alright, let's face this overlord. Goodbye. You're no match for the cosmos. And we got our egg. Ah, that's right, we need one of these mysterious clocks. This is the very start of chapter 14 here. And we can summon this guy in the overworld. Look at him. I can't hit him. There we go. And we got our sand slash, nice. Which allows us to make the final glyph, the slash glyph. And I think also our quest. If we didn't miss one. Yeah, we got all the glyphs, we need the last one though here. But how we get this, I have no clue. Our quantum compressor is finished doing the creative singularities. Which does complete our last quest here, and I have no idea where this goes. Oh, wait a second. So the uses for the creative singularity means that we can make these puzzle pieces. We'll have to make up another essence of thought though. Hold on, let me grab one of these things. Alright, once we fill this fluid input hatch, this should craft us another one of these items. Processing. Okay, let's upgrade these essences of thought to the puzzle pieces. This I'm very curious about. I'm not sure if this is related to the glyphs or not, but it doesn't look like we got any extra information for getting these quests. That probably means there's more after this one. Alright, now we need to get our thinking caps on. Okay, how do we do this? This doesn't tell us anything either, and there's no uses for these things. Maybe these have to go in the special crafting table? This puzzle crafting table? So I remember there was a quest earlier on. I couldn't tell you which chapter it is in though. I remember one of the last quests in a chapter being full of these glyphs again. I want to see if I can try and find that thing. I don't know if that'll give us any information, any extra information anyway. Is it maybe this? No. I'm going to have to look through all these quests. But I did reread this Meaning of Life book, and there's not any extra information in it that I can tell so far. But I think what we have to do here is decipher what this says. So obviously these correspond to all of these glyphs. So we just have to figure out what each of these glyphs corresponds to in terms of the English letter. So the first 2 symbols here are wave and also fish. But that doesn't really tell us anything. And if we go by like the first letter, so if it would be like WF, that doesn't really make much sense, does it? And somehow I doubt it's going to be that easy. Although there is also this number pad down here. That must come into it somehow, unless that's maybe after we translate this. I'm going to try to find the quest first though. So the Rainbow Tablet quest, this is where it is. The Tablet Awakens. This is where I've seen more of our glyphs again. And in fact, there's even more tied to this blood orb at the end of this paragraph. And I think more, or no, was it this tablet? Yeah, this magical tablet also contains the glyphs. Purified tablet also contains glyphs. And I think this is where it stops. I don't think there's anything else in this chapter. But I'm not sure that this tells us much more, does it? We're going to have to somehow decipher what these glyphs actually mean. And I think this is the only place where we have English leading into this language. Alright, so this is now, I think, 3 hours since the last clip. I'm going crazy here. I'm actually going crazy with these glyphs. So I'll admit I had to look up the answers for this. I really don't know if there's actually any way to figure it out other than just to use the context clues. Like for example from the Blood Orb quest, where we have destroy, right? You could pretty easily figure out this was a Y. But honestly I'm not actually sure if there's a way to do this without just guessing and trying to make words with these things. So basically each glyph here corresponds to the letter I have above it. I'm really sad I couldn't figure this out on my own, but I'm literally going crazy doing this. But we still have to translate, right? We have all this text to translate. So to make this a bit easier, we're in the game files here for default quests. And doing a quick search here for one of the glyphs means that we can find every piece of decrypted text that's in the quests. It describes an ancient belief, I think is for the Rainbow Tablet. So I've copied over all of these glyphs into a separate notepad document. And we can just do a replace for each one of these letters. So like this one for example I think is wave, which is S. Do a replace all. Yeah, so that has replaced all the waves with S's here. I'm going to do that for each one of the letters. And we're going to end up with something like this. It's not perfect. I think some of the characters here are too similar. Or maybe I made a mistake to be honest, but it's readable at least. So now if we check back on our quest book here, this one deciphered reads, so you've met up with Dr. Blitterscrow. This was the guy from these books we got. That crazy old fool. He was the only one that could ever come close to stopping me. I know what he told you. Don't believe him. He's crazy. There is a meaning out there. A meaning for all your lives, mortal. And I can show you that meaning. But first you'll have to earn my trust. Tell me, what is my name? So the story unfolds. So what is his name? Maybe that is what this item is called? Let me decipher this one. This reads Mysterious Token 1. So I'm assuming it's something to do with this Botania chapter. We really just need to figure out how we get this mysterious token here. Ah, so after rereading this Rainbow Tablet quest here, this quest here asks for his name. And in this tablet quest it says his name is Immortus. I think right here, as I am Immortus. Which I think means we have to use these glyphs in this order inside the crafting table. So if we pick out Immortus here, so fork is I, M is lash, mirror is O. So once we have all the glyphs, it should be in order, left to right, top to bottom. So IMMORTUS. Oh wait, these glyphs stacked, hold on. No output? Let me double check this. So apparently I had the glyph for fish as an X when it's actually the O. I had those backwards. Alright, I double checked the glyphs. I think now it should work. I hope now it works. Oh my goodness. We got the mysterious token. Yay! Alright, so this opens up the next quest here. Let's decipher what this says. So you've passed the first test. That was too easy, wasn't it? So you'll have to do better than that. So tell me, what is my favourite substance? So that, if I remember right, is actually in the Meaning of Life book. Where was that thing? I had an X in it somewhere. And I almost couldn't pronounce it. Where is that? Was it this? Metaphoxite? Yeah, metaphoxyl. Yeah, this has 10 letters, which means it can't possibly be this one. I'm going to do some more rereading, I think. So I was doing some more rereading of this Rainbow Tablet quest. And on the exact same line here as Immortus, this line here says, I will drain the energy from the vessel of your consciousness. I am Immortus, the blood god. So can it really be as simple as blood? Maybe this is his favourite substance? Let's grab the glyphs for blood and try this out. So BLOOD. Oh, we got it! The mysterious token 2. But this one says, almost earned my trust. Your next task is to figure out my favourite number. I don't recall any numbers being mentioned. So I've reread all the text, all the glyphs, multiple times over by now. Yeah, it looks like it's not this one either. I'm at the point where I'm just actually guessing numbers. So I've went all the way from 1 to 14, just spelling them out, trying them out in the crafting table. None of those have worked. So I've had to take a little hint actually from Taz, so thank you by the way. He's not actually told me the answer, but I think it's going to be 666. It would make sense since we're talking about the devil here. Let's try this out. Assuming I got the right order. Oh, it works! It works! I was going crazy again trying to guess this number. But it makes total sense once you know what this is. Alright, we're getting... that opened up another quest. Of course it did. So this quest is... This is my most difficult task so far. Find the answers while reading about that old fool ramble about the pillars of creation. And then it links to a YouTube video. So this line here is this. Which is, I think, where we're going to find our answers. But obviously we need to fill in the rest of this link here. So when he talks about the pillars of creation, that's in this book somewhere. Where was it? It was near the end somewhere. Yeah, it's something along the lines of reality standing on some pillars. Some call them strings or whatever. I don't see any immediately obvious 10-letter phrase. Certainly not anything that'll fit into a YouTube link. Maybe it's in the other book. So this quest has me stumped again. I've taken another hint for this. But I think I've got it. So back in this Essence of Breaking quest, there's a bunch of ramblings, which is exactly what we're after. So I did read through skimmed through most of this, and there is the occasional letter here that's highlighted. So like U, where's the next one? There's a Y there. You see how that's like slightly bolder? This also continues into the next quest for the Essence of Unbroken. There's a huge big paragraph here as well. Maybe, yeah, there's a Z there. Maybe all these bold letters will add up to give us the YouTube link. Let me see if I can try and get all these things. So both of those quests are going to output this link. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I just went to the YouTube link, and it's another paragraph of these glyphs. I'm going to translate this and see what it says. So translating the paragraph is going to read this. Spell the name of the town where the book might be found, the one that's dug underground, then spell backward, then spell right. The name of the town where the book might be found. Huh. The name of the town... Wait. Is it maybe back in one of these? I recall seeing a town in one of these quests. These pillars quests. Hold on, let me see if I can find it again. The ancient Book of Chaos wasn't lost, and the remains buried somewhere in Germany. Well, Germany isn't a town. Hold on, maybe it's further down here. All the way down at the bottom here. I believe it should be hidden in northwestern Ulm, but that's just a hunch. So, is Ulm the town? So we have to spell it backwards, then forwards, so M-L-U-U-L-M. Let's try that. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, U, let's grab two. U-L-M. M-L-U? Or no, other way around. Maybe it was forward, backward, then forward. I grabbed an extra set of 3. Oh, we have it! Oh, the next token. Okay. We're almost... Okay, look at this. Look at this. Okay, this is our puzzle then. Okay, is this a hint, I guess? So it's green along the left-hand side, then orange, then blue. We'll have to pick up another puzzle pieces for the quest, though. We can easily craft them, though. I did duplicate... Oh, wait a second. The shulker box. Oh, no. Okay, I got another one. There's another puzzle pieces. That'll get the quest. So now we have to, I think, fill out this crafting table with all the puzzle pieces. I did have a go at this earlier, way back when I started this, but I guess we have a hint now, in that we are green, orange, blue. Although, where did the red come into that? And a quick translate of this quest says, welcome to the final test. What pack are you playing? What pack are we playing? I don't even know anymore. Oh man, I think I'm getting the hang of this. So what pack are we playing? Well, we're playing DJ2, so I think we have to spell this out with red. Since the quest has 3 colours here, green, orange and blue, which I'm assuming is the background colours, so like this first quadrant here is going to be green, then orange, then blue, but the space is going to be filled in with the D, then J, then 2. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. So the arrows here correspond to which colour panel is next to it, and the black corresponds to the edges. So actually, maybe it's worth putting in the edges first to do all the blacks. Oh man, this is too exciting. Oh, let me fill in the rest of this. That goes, yeah, that can go there. Oh, we're getting closer, guys. I've got the J in place here. Although I just now realised this one here is illegal. Ah, look how close we are. I can't get these like 4 squares up here. Not quite like this. There's like 1 or 2 pieces that are off here. Oh, we did it. We got token 5. Oh man, that puzzle took so long. Oh, more quests. Okay, this video is going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Okay, so we need a corrupted key to infinity and the bag of something. If I was to guess, this corrupted key is made from all these tokens. In what order though, I have no idea. Let's see first of all what this actually says. So this translates to, very good my pupil. Now you're ready to learn the truth. And then key to infinity, brightest token, key to infinity, brighter token, medium token, darker token, key to infinity, darkest token, key to infinity. So my best guess is going to be obviously to use the key to infinity and then craft it with all these tokens in the order I just listed out. Let me go and try that actually. Is it like this? No, maybe these are switched. These are switched. Oh, there we go. We got it. Corrupted key to infinity. Okay, we also need another bag of truth, it looks like. Which thankfully is craftable. It does have a very easy crafting recipe. Okay, does this unlock the truth? Or the quest? Maybe it has to be an unlocked bag of truth. This thing with the corrupted key to infinity. Is that our quest? It is our quest. Alright, is this the real truth? Huh. I didn't expect to see this, actually. Okay. Okay, one more translation. I hope one more. So you're looking for the meaning of life. Huh. I can tell you that. You weak mortals have only one true meaning: to waste your life in this world to feed me. What, you don't trust me anymore? Well, we can settle this like men. Or like people and demons. Bring me to life by combining a corrupted key to infinity and a regular old egg. And let the battle begin. Is this a final boss battle? A corrupted key to infinity and a regular old egg? Okay. Let's take this outside actually. Not in here. Not in here. Let's do this in the end instead. Okay, are we ready? There he is, Immortus. It's Immortus. Immortus no more. The fall of evil. Oh, another key? Maybe there's a way to reverse the power of this evil. By combining the Call of the Underworld with one of the essences I created earlier, it should be possible to negate this energy. Was this maybe the creative mesh with the Call of the Underworld? No. Alright, so it turns out that the essence is the essence of the contrary. I had to take another hint from this. But this is the one that reshapes reality. So we're gonna have to make up another essence of inversion. Remember this 24 trillion RF craft. Almost there though. Oh, the anticipation is killing me. But all these items have all been hidden from JAI, which is why they look so unfamiliar. Come on, little fusion crafter. Alright, we got our essence of inversion. Let's combine this in the Hellfire Forge, which we then made into the contrary essence, and we combine this with the Call of the Underworld. Okay, is this the final quest of the pack? The actual truth? It worked. I seem to be able to cleanse the corrupted key to infinity with this item. Ah, so does this mean we have to craft this with the corrupted key? Heavenly key to infinity? Yes, we do. The last trophy. Wait, we need one more bag as well, actually. One more bag of truth. Unlock this one. Actually, let's draw this key first. Basically, just draw everything at this point. Okay, let's do it. The final bag of truth. The meaning of life. Oh child, what have you gone through? I seen you have suffered enough. Having your memories deleted and started a new life in the wilderness, but you adapted. You have a strong spirit. Your tireless search is finally over, because there is a meaning. There is a meaning to your life, to everyone's life. The doctor was kind-hearted. He was really close. Finding the meaning of your life is your destiny. Do you want to live for the betterment of humanity? Do you want to become famous so everyone recognizes your name? Do you simply want to enjoy your life to the fullest? You're the one who decides. Only you control your own fate. You can be anything, all of the above. You were fortunate enough to be born in a country and in a century where everything is possible. How do I know that? Well, you completed this mod pack, so you definitely have the means to go further. This life is your chance to prove yourself. Enjoy it to the fullest. The saying that it's about the journey, not the destination. Aha, I knew it. It's about the journey, not the destination. It is more true than you think. You know what the destination of your entire life is? Yeah, you know. And you don't want to get there. Not yet. So enjoy the journey while you can. Just as you enjoyed Divine Journey. I hope you had fun playing the pack. Best regards, Atrikos. Wow guys, wow. We found the meaning of life. More importantly though, we finished the pack. Oh man, I'm so sad now actually. We should get the playtime by now. 694 hours to finish this. 694 was our playtime. And I suspect this video is going to be super long, super long. Thank you so much if you made it to the end of this. I'm honestly out of words. I really don't know what to say at this point. Wow, what an awesome mod pack. And that ending was something else, eh? I did not expect all of that. Otherwise I probably would have split up this video, but I kind of wanted to keep all the spoilers in one place. But yeah, I guess this is going to be it for Divine Journey. You can expect one final video for this series. I would like to do a mod pack review where I wrap up all my thoughts on this pack, as well as go for the 100%, which won't be hard at this point. I mean, we have creative items, but just for the sake of completion, I want to pick up the rest of these quests that we don't have. So that'll be probably tied on to the end of the next video. And then a lot of people will be asking what's next for the channel. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere, but I will be taking a short break, a couple of days at least, after the review. And I'm super excited for where this is going. That's all I'm going to say right now. So, for the second last time, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon for the final review of Divine Journey, and the next series on the channel. Take care everyone.